you're supposed to know. I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby, too. Good.
Twice as long.
Well, I don't care if I'm pretty at all, and I don't care if you never get tall.
I like what you look like,
and you're nice, Mom. We don't have to change at all. When we grow up, will we be women? Will we be on a moon? It might be alright to do such life, but we're going to get up there soon. Well, we don't care if we're pretty at all, and we don't care if we never get tall. I like what I look like, and you're nice small. We don't have to change at all. When we grow up, we're going to be happy and do what we like to do, like making noise and breaking faces and making friends like you. And when we grow up, do you think that we'll see that I'm still like you and you're still like me? We might be pretty, you might grow tall, but we don't have to change at all. I don't want to change you, cuz I still want to be your friend forever and ever and ever and ever. William, what is all that stuff?
my dad. Every time I ask him for a doll, he gives me a racquetball. I told him, Dad, doll, not ball.
Well, what did he say then?
He said that boys shouldn't be playing with dolls.
Why not?
He said that girls should play with dolls and boys play with trucks.
I play with trucks.
I know, and that's what I told him. I told him, Dad, Janet has a whole load of trucks. She has a truckload of trucks. She has so many trucks that she could single-handedly move the entire city of Kenosha to Hackensack. Then I pulled out all my stops and I got really dramatic. Dad, me with a doll is like cookies without milk. It's like hamburgers without French fries. It's like peanut butter without ketchup. Why can't I have a doll? Why?
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
Because I said so.
Because he said so. What kind of an answer is that?
I don't know, and I can't seem to understand it.
What do you think it means?
How should I know? I'm only a kid.
Me too. Well, at least we can play together.
Oh, I don't know about that. My grandma's coming in today. That might be her plane.
Number 18 has the ball. He fakes left. He fakes right. He passes the ball to number 24 and whose great stuff is this?
It's mine.
All of it?
Yeah?
Well, what's the matter?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, why not?
Because I said so.
What's the matter with them?
Well, Richard, it all started a while ago. When my friend William was 5 years old, he wanted a doll to hug and hold.
A doll.
Said William is what I need to wash and clean and dress and feed a dog to give a bottle to and put to bed when day is through. And anytime my dog
of the marbles, a baseball glove, and all the things a boy would love. And Bill was good at every game, enjoyed them all, but all the same. Billy's father praised his skill.
Can I please have a doll now?
Said my son Bill.
A doll, Willie wants a doll, Willie wants a doll.
But then my grandma arrived today and wanted to know what I like to play. I said baseball's my favorite game. I like to play, but all the same, I give a bat and bowling glove to have a doll that I can love. How very wise my grandma said, but everyone says this instead.
A doll, Willie wants a doll, Willie wants a doll. William's grandma, as I have been told, got William a doll to hug and hold. Then William's father began to frown. Grandmother smiled and calmed him down. William wants a doll, 'cause if he has a baby someday, he'll know how to dress it, put diapers on double, and gently caress it to bring up a bubble, and care for his baby as every good father should learn to do. William has a doll, William has a doll, 'cause someday he may want to be a
I'd still rather have a new baseball than a doll. Bottom of the ninth inning. The pitcher throws the ball, I swing, it's going, it's gone.
Hey, William, let's go to the park. We can sit in the sandbox and build a whole city with this neat pail and shovel that my dad used to play with when he was a kid. He used to sit behind his house and dig up big, fat, juicy worms. Ew. And then he'll carry them in a pail and put them in a big jar with his underwear.
Your dad did that?
Yeah, when he was a kid, or we can play astronauts like my mom used to do when she was a kid. Cool! We can make up a name for a cosmic planet and go exploring through space craters with space creatures with orange faces and 46 arms that are made of a rubbery type of skin that stretches for hundreds of feet and we have to run from it. Or it'll gobble us up.
Your mom did that?
Yeah, when she was little. Now she's an accountant, and my dad is a teacher, and my dog is a plumber.
Huh? Fluffy's a plumber? Then I guess he's a boy.
Well, I should tell you, his favorite toy is a little clay stove with pans and pots, which you really must like, because he plays with lots.
Then I guess he's a girl. I mean, which kind of makes sense. She can't throw a ball. You can't climb a fence.
Neither can my dad, and I know he's a man.
My mom is a woman. She drives a van.
Well, maybe the problem is trying to tell just what someone is by what they do well. Parents are people with children. When parents are little, they used to be kids like me and you. But then they grew and now parents are grown-ups with children.
Let's pretend we're astronauts and we just landed on the planet Rosey. Commander Grounder, get ready for takeoff.
Roger. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you see any signs of life?
Not yet, but they could be anywhere. Get out your intergalactic molecular detector and be on your guard. I'm not sure why, but I've got a funny feeling about this planet.
Me too. I've got the strangest feeling we're being watched.
Yeah, all right, I'm coming. Hi, my name's Victoria Ann Blackman. Some people call me Vicky, and some people call me Vicky Ann. My mother calls me Victoria, especially when she wants me to sit up straight. Victoria, the Queen of England, would never slouch in her throne, she says. You can call me anything. Well, almost anything. Now, take my brother, please. He calls me sister dear when he wants something, but most of the time, he calls me Icky, which really makes me mad. I just call it the pay. So why'd you knock?
We were looking for alien life, and I think we found it.
We thought the house was empty. Did you just move in?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
I'm Janet and this is William.
Hey.
Do you have any friends yet?
Well, of course! Not. Well, at least not yet.
I have a great idea. You can play with us.
Janet!
Great!
He crossed the finish line. The crowd goes crazy. Who are you?
Hi, Richard. This is Vicky.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Victoria Ann Blackman. Some people call me Vicky, and some people call me
Just
Vicky
call
Ann.
her Vicky.
You know, back where we used to live, my brother had a friend named Richard. He calls me sister dear when he wants something, but most of the time,
You're not gonna start all that again, right?
you remind me of my little brother, the pig.
You think little brothers are a pain? My big sister thinks she's a great one.
He won't get out of bed in the morning. Mom has to carry him into the kitchen. He opens his eyes when he smells his own meal.
Well, my big sister thinks she's so great just because she's older, and that makes mommy and daddy think she's smarter. But you know what? I know the truth. Ah! My sister's a jerk.
He cries if I eat without him. Then Mom gets mad at me, which is another reason why my brother's the pig.
Well, my big sister thinks she's so great. Just because she can play piano, you can tell that her songs are real ones. But you know what? I like my songs better, even if no one's ever heard them before.
He's got to be the first to show Mom his schoolwork, and just says ooh and ah all over his pictures, which aren't even great at all, just ordinary stuff. I don't understand how Mom can see the pain is lovable. So he's kissing him and doing disgusting things like that. I think he loves him better than me.
Well, my sister thinks she's so great just because Aunt Dan lets her play with the baby and tells her how much the baby loves her. The whole time the baby's sleeping in my dresser drawer. My mother hugs my sister and messes with her hair and does other disgusting things like that. Father says the great one's just what they always wanted. I think they love her better than me.
It's not fair to make him to stay up as late as I do. I'm older and I can stay up later.
It's not fair that the great one gets to play with the box all by herself.
You're right, they said. You should stay up later, they said.
You play with the box all by yourself, they said.
So they tucked the pain to bed. I couldn't wait for the fun to begin. But Mom and Dad just sat there reading. I'm going to bed, I said. There's nothing to do.
So I built a whole county of box all by myself. Only it's not the funnest thing to play with box alone. Because when I zoom my charts and knock down buildings, no one can even me.
Remember that tomorrow, they said, and smiled.
Well, I don't have a brother or a sister, but I have a best friend. We and I always play together. He told me that it was lots of fun to cook.
She told me she could bake a real fish hook. So we made gooey gooey chocolate cakes, sticky liquor, sugar top And we sat by the river, and we fished in the water, and we talked about the swimming when we twiggled, singing.
Glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun, skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be me.
Hey, what did Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming?
I don't know. What did Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming?
He said, here come the elephants!
He told me that we could do a secret call. She told me that I should ice cream when it snowed. So we'll send funny letters to contain mystery messages, and no one will notice how we made it. And we'll raise up the window when we scoop all the snow together, plug, make a trigger, and you need it. Singing, glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun, skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be me.
Hey, what did Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming wearing sunglasses?
I don't know. What did Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming wearing sunglasses?
He couldn't recognize them.
She told me to take these out of chairs. She told me to look still about steady bears. So we'll sneak in the living room and pile all the pillows up and make it a rubber ship of flying. And the bears are our girls and boys, and we are the astronauts, and we're playing like a movie with a lion. Singing, glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun, skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be, glad to just be, glad to just be. Why did the elephant cross the road?
Get away from you!
Glad to just be me.
Which way did she go? Hi, Vicky.
We can all play together. There are all kinds of fun things to do. Hey, let's make up some more of those secret messages.
We can shoot some baskets.
I'm cold, I'm bored, and I'm hungry.
Let's tell stories.
Hey, Vicky, did you ever hear that young one thought she was a tender, sweet young thing?
That's me! That's me!
Okay, if you really want to. Well, this tender, sweet young thing would spend a great deal of time looking in the mirror and saying,
I'm a real little lady. Anybody can tell that. I wear lovely starched cotton dresses and ribbons in my curly, curly locks. I wear clean white socks and shiny black patent leather shoes. And I always put just a dab of perfume behind each ear.
and one time she was at the end of the lunch line, and all she had to say was,
I'll have the chocolate cake with tomato sauce.
Ladies
The
first.
ice cream pickle stick.
Ladies first.
And the bologna M&M.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
and she'd get right up to the front of the line, very front. Her life went on like that for some time. You know, always admiring herself in the mirror and being the first in line and stuff like that. And then one day, she went exploring with a whole group of people in her class, the wilds and deep and beastly jungle, and through the tangled trails and the prickly vines. Vicky would say such things as,
I have got to be careful of my clean white socks, and my shiny, shiny shoes, and my curly, curly locks. So when some
the exploring party was seized, snatched up by a group of hungry, malicious bunnies?
What?
I smell people.
These bunnies rounded round the people, trying to decide who would make the best snack.
All right, bring them over.
How about this one?
Nah, you want to go back.
How about this one? Nah, too needy. How about this one? Looks tender. Smells juicy. I've never seen anything quite like it. I wonder what is it? I'm a tiny sweet young thing. Oh, totally awesome. And if it's all the same to you, bunny, I wish you stop marching around here and let me go this instant. My dress is getting mine. Well, as a matter of fact, you're just trying to decide who to untie first. Ladies first, ladies first. All right, lady. And so choose first. And mighty tasty too.
Vicky, we were only playing. We didn't mean to make you cry.
I'm not crying. Big girls don't cry.
I cry sometimes.
Me too, when I'm sad.
I guess when I fell off my skateboard and messed up my knee, I cried.
It's all right to cry. Crying gets the sad out of you. It's all right to cry. It might make you feel better. Raindrops from your eyes, washing all the mad out of you. Raindrops from your eyes. It might make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change. Sad and grumpy, down in the dumpy, snuggly, ugly, lean and ugly, sloppy, slappy, happy, happy, change and change and change. It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change.
It's alright to know. Feelings come and feelings go, and it's alright to cry. It might make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change.
It's alright to know. Feelings come and feelings go, and it's alright to cry. You.
What shall I do, daughter? So many young men want to marry you, and I don't know how to choose.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Please marry me. You don't have to choose, Father. Or I will choose, and I may choose not to marry at all.
Of course you will. Everybody gets married. It's what people do.
As for me, I intend to see the world. When I get back, perhaps I will marry. Perhaps I will not. The king did not like this at all. He was a very ordinary king. That is, he was powerful and used to having his own way.
I have decided how to choose the young man you will marry. I will hold a race, and the winner, the swiftest young man of all, will win the right to marry you.
Now, Adeline was a clever girl, as well as a swift runner. She saw she could win the argument, and the race too. Very well, but you must let me race along with them. If I am not the winner, I will accept the wishes of the young man who is. If I am the winner, I will decide what I will do. The king agreed to this. He was pleased. He would have his way, marry off his daughter, and enjoy a fine day of racing as well. So he told his messengers to travel amongst the kingdom, announcing the race with its wonderful prize, the chance to marry his bright Atalanta. As the day of the race drew near, flags were raised in the streets of the town. Each day at dawn, Atalanta would go to the field in secret and practice running across it, slowly at first, and then faster and faster, until she could run the course more quickly than anyone had ever run it before. As the day of the race drew near, many young men gathered in the town. Each one was sure he could win the prize, except for one. That was young John from the town.
Surely it is not right for Atalanta's father to marry out to the winner of the race. Atalanta herself will choose the person she wants to marry or whether she wishes to marry at all. But still, if I could only win the race, I would be free to speak to her and ask her for her friendship.
Each evening after his studies of the stars and of the seas, young John would go to the field in secret and practice running across it until he could run the course more quickly than anyone had ever run it before. At last, the day of the race arrived, and many young men gathered along the edge of the field of Atalanta. The king rose and addressed them all.
Good day. Good luck. Goodbye. I must tell you farewell, daughter, for tomorrow you will be married.
I'm not so sure of that, Father. Everyone ran across the field. At first in a group, but Atalanta soon pulled ahead, with 3 young men close after her. As they neared the halfway point, one young man ran a great burst of speed, as seemed to pull ahead for an instant, but he gasped and fell back. Oh! Atalanta went on. No. But then, another young man came near and drew near to Atalanta, and reached out, as if to touch her sleeve, but stumbled from all speed. Atalanta smiled as she ran up.
You almost won.
But then, another young man came near. This was young John from the town, running as steadily and swiftly as Atalanta herself. Atalanta felt his closeness, and in a sudden burst of speed, she dashed ahead. Young John might have given up at this, but he never stopped running. Nothing at all would keep him from winning the chance to speak with Atalanta. And on he ran, swift as the wind.
Until he ran as her equal, side by side toward the golden ribbon that marked race's end.
Atalanta dashed ahead to race even faster, but young John was a strong match for her.
Smiling with the pleasure of the race, Atalanta and young John reached the finish line together, and together they both threw the golden ribbon that marked race's end.
Who is this young man?
I am young John from the town.
Very well, young John. You have not won the race, but you have come closer to winning than any man here. And for that, I give you the prize that was promised. The right to marry my daughter.
Thank you, sir, but I have not run this race to marry your daughter. I have run this race for a chance to speak with Atalanta.
And I could not possibly marry before I've seen the world. But I would like nothing less than to spend the afternoon with you.
The two of them sat and talked in the grassy field. Atalanta told young John of her telescopes and pigeons, and John told Atalanta of his globes and studies of geography. At the end of the day, they were friends. The next day, John sailed off to discover new lands, and Atalanta set off on horseback to visit the great cities. By this time, each of them has had wonderful adventures. Perhaps one day they will marry, and perhaps they will not. In any case, they were friends, and it is certain that they're both living happily ever after.
But I thought princesses were supposed to obey kings.
Well, Richard, sometimes you have to make up your own mind about things.
So someone can teach you how to multiply by 3, and someone else can teach you how to spell synecdoche, and someone else can teach you how to ride a single bike.
But no one else can tell you what to like.
An engineer can teach you how to run a railroad train, a map can tell you where to find the capital of Spain, a book can tell you the name of every star above.
But no one else can tell you who to love.
Your Aunt Louise can teach you how to plant a pumpkin seed, your cousin Frank can teach you how to catch a centipede, your mom and dad can teach you how to brush between each meal.
But no one else can tell you how to feel.
For how you feel is how you feel.
And all the